kinds, from all places, lying along the roads. That's without the tents. And then you look at the tents and the homeless, and you say, what's happening to this great bastion? Perhaps some people will not like hearing this, but the only way you're going to remove the hundreds of thousands of people, and maybe throughout our nation, millions of people we're talking about, and help make our cities clean, safe, and beautiful again, is open up large parcels of inexpensive land in the outer reaches of the cities, bring medical professionals, including doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, drug rehab specialists, build permanent bathrooms and other facilities, make them good, make them hard, but build them fast, and create thousands and thousands of high-quality tents, which can be done in one day. And you have to move people out. Now, some people say, oh, that's so horrible. No, what's horrible is what's happening now. Because now they're in tents, but most of them aren't even tents that function.
That clip was from Donald Trump's first speech back in Washington, D.C. since leaving office with his tail tucked between his legs after encouraging and inciting a deadly mob to ransack the Capitol building in an attempt to stop the electoral process from certifying Joe Biden as president of the United States after Donald Trump lost the 2020 election. So kind of a historic day here. That clip just reminds us how Donald Trump is completely insane. He was born with this silver spoon in his mouth, and so he just thinks that, problems can be solved in a day. We can build tent cities in a day. Just insanity. Just complete and utter insanity. That speech was also so hard to watch. I actually sat through the entire thing. It was hard to watch because Donald Trump spent a lot of it completely just trashing the United States. Talking about how violent it is, talking about all these crimes and murders. I mean, if any kid were watching that speech, they would have nightmares tonight. Like, Donald Trump, in the America First speech, right? It was the America First Institute Summit or something like that. America First Institute conference. Spent the entire speech completely just dumping all over the United States, which is really audacious of Donald Trump to talk about how violent we are after he incited a violent coup and incited a violent mob, which led to one of those people in the mob dying and Capitol Hill officers dying. Donald Trump also went on in that speech to talk about how, he knows and he understands that you have to support the police and that Democrats, they don't want the police. Which, again, is really audacious for Donald Trump, being as though he was the one who incited his mobsters, whatever, to attack Capitol Hill police officers, right? Donald Trump cannot hold office again, right? And watching his speeches, seeing what we've seen revealed at the January 6th House Select Committee hearings, it puts that in, reinforces that notion that he needs to be banned. And clips like this are just serve as another reminder. Speeches like this where he's talking about violence and, all this pseudo talk of supporting police. It's all nonsense. And the guy is insane and a threat to our country.